Hi my beautiful fellow queens, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. Thank you for joining. Okay, so today we are doing the third installment of the new makeup releases series and I'm so excited to do this. Still, it's not, it's not getting old. I'm so happy that I'm finally doing this. And there's also a big piece of news. Last week I have been in touch with Samantha March, who is the creator of this series, and she has added me to the community playlist. So I am now posting these kinds of videos of that series also to the community playlist, which is a playlist of all the creators who want to be on that list, who are doing these kinds of videos. So that is so amazing and I'm so flattered and so hyped, and I love this. So I will also now from now on leave the link to the community playlist in the description box, as well as Samantha's channel and also some others, and also as well my sources on Instagram that I'm using to find the things that I'm showing you. And without further ado, because we have quite a few things to talk about, let's go right into it. I'm gonna go to this side today because I feel like it. You should see this side too. And I'm gonna pull up the page and there we go. So the first thing I want to mention, and none of this is in any particular kind of order of importance or anything, it's just the way it came to me, okay? So the first thing is this right here. These are nude lipsticks from Beauty Bar Baby. Beauty Bar Baby. I guess that is the name. And they're releasing these lipsticks, all of them nudes, and I love them. I love nude lipsticks. If you're not new here, you know that. I'm just trying to start to love bold lips. So this is really cool. I love my lips to be nude and my eyes to be bold and dramatic. That's totally my piece of cake. And if you can see this, the one lipstick to the top left, the name is so cool. It's cool. It's called Nuditude. Really? So this is really sweet. Anyway, I do love them a lot. Very nice. That all being said, the next thing that I want to mention, and that is sort of, because I'm trying to be more out there and trying to also learn more about myself and about what I can do and expanding my horizon and my borders and my comfort zones. So this is from Airy Cosmetics, and this is the Lip Sorcery collection that has launched on January 15. I mean, these colors are stunning, aren't they? I mean, I want all of them except maybe the lavender one, the second from the top. That is, I can pass that, but the three other ones are stunning. I really like them, and if I can order those lips together with the lipstick, that would be great. I would be forever thankful. So okay, next thing that I wanted to mention is from MB Boutique, and MB Boutique I have mentioned already previously that they are doing stunning things, and I have also chatted with MB Boutique's, what is that, like the owner or the creator or the whatever of MB Boutique, and she's really nice also. So they are coming out with these mermaid palettes, and this is a new one, and I just wanted to show you. Actually, I do feel that the shades themselves are nice, but overall the palette looks a little bit too boring for me. I think there could have been potential for just more variety, because from far away this palette looks like there are two light blues, two like taupe shimmers, and then a darker blue and a lighter medium blue. So if I would have created the palette, I would have created more variety. Though I do not know, I'm not aware of what other mermaid palettes she has already. So this might possibly totally make sense. I don't know. But just looking at this, what we're seeing here, I feel it could have been a little bit more, like a wider range of something. But the two darker blues are really stunning. I love them. They look amazing. Absolutely amazing. Then there's something I wanted to talk to you about, and that is matte lipsticks, because I don't own a single one. I don't own any matte lipsticks. I don't know, I don't even know why. I've never gone there, and these ones here are from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and I'm actually very interested in some palettes from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and I want to order them every single day, and I just keep not doing it. I don't know, but I want to. I don't know why I'm not doing it. Anyway, so these are really beautiful. I love the colors. It's amazing. I love them. They are retailing for $18 each. And I don't know if I'm the only one. I really feel like I'm the only one who thinks that $18 for a lipstick is a lot of money. I watched new makeup releases videos like in the last days from other creators, and I hear them saying all the time things like $23 for a blush or $23 for a lipstick. That's really reasonable, and that's really not a lot of money. And I don't understand, because for me that is a lot of money for a lipstick. I know things have to be created and produced, and there goes a lot of money in it, especially when you try to do it like without extorting people and stuff like that. But on the other hand, for me, $18 or $23 or whatever how many dollars is a lot of money. And I think for a lipstick, I don't know if I would do that, you know. Maybe I'm just very old-fashioned, or maybe I'm just from the generation where a lipstick used to cost $5, you know, and now it's like 3 times, 4 times that much. And it's not like the salary is now 3 times or 4 times that much, you know. So I don't know. I don't relate to those relations of money and worth that other people maybe relate to. But for me, this is a lot of money, and I don't think I would pay that for one lipstick. But with all that being said, I think the colors are amazing. I love every single one of them, and I want those lips too. Okay, moving on to the next thing, and that is from Enchanted Luster Cosmetics. I have mentioned that one too in one of my previous videos. Enchanted Luster, you can buy that on Etsy. It's a very small indie brand, but they have stuff amazing. So this is a highlighter sneak peek, and I think this is so interesting. Obviously, I would not wear that on my cheekbones necessarily, especially like only if I would do some kind of like a special look for, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know. But this for the inner corner, or for I don't know, this is so beautiful. It's like a blue purple with a tiny little bit with a green shift, and this is amazing. I think this looks really, really stunning. Very interested in that. And then and you will see with all the things that we are talking about today that we are very, very loaded in the pinks. And this is so totally all about Valentine's Day already. So this one right here is called A Love Letter to You. And this is so pretty, from the Miller Cosmetics. Miller Cosmetics, never heard of that. And it is for Valentine's Day. And this is so pretty. I personally love to combine pinks and orange, or red and pink. And you have the 2 bottom rows of the palette are mattes, and the top row is like a lavender and a pink and a gold shimmer. And this is such a sweet palette. I really love that, and I think it makes total sense to give, instead of flowers, a palette for Valentine's Day, you know. I personally have never been fortunate enough to have been in an environment that celebrates Valentine's Day, because my husband doesn't believe in it. And none of my previous boyfriends before I got married believed in it. And my father, like when I grew up, they didn't believe in it, but I love it. I love everything that has to do with romance. That's why I have a very romantic backdrop, because I love it. I love it, and I think we all need more of that in our lives. We need romance, because so much, like life is so hard, and life is so difficult, and so many challenges. And why not, when we have a chance, let's have Valentine's Day every single day, you know? And this palette is just amazing. And I know, husband, you're watching. So I don't know if you're ready to take a hint, but Yeah, this is something that I would really, really love. It's beautiful. The next thing that I could add to the list that I would really, really love for Valentine's Day is this from Glamour Edge Beauty. And they are releasing a Valentine's Day collection, and these pinks are a sneak peek. Drooling right now, like right here. So pretty, amazing, every single one of them. Like, if the rest of that collection is anything like that, yeah, it's hard to breathe. This is so pretty. I love them so much, as I do with the Spooky Cosmetics, the Solstice Moon collection. It's now available for pre-order, and it will be released on January 31st. And I don't know if this collection is like you have to buy the whole collection, or if you can actually buy singles out of that collection. The very dark red or dark whatever is it, like it's like a red wine color on the top right, the winterberry. Oh my, I can't. This is too beautiful to be true. Do I have to edit this out? I can't. It's just gonna stay in. So this is too beautiful to be true, the winterberry. What do you think? Like, which one do you like best? I think that the lower row I don't need at all, and like the gray in the middle, no, but that winterberry and maybe even the green and pretty very, very nice. So now we have spoken about this already, and this is from Certify, the Affinity palette and the Affinity 2 palette. So the Affinity palette, I actually ordered that in December already. That's the one with the red and the orange and, you know, the right one. So now we have spoken about that brother palette, that is the Affinity 2 palette. Last time I showed that to you, I think it was still a computer animated kind of a palette. Now this is the prototype. This is a real palette already. So this is how the palette is gonna look, and I'm super excited for them that they're doing this. This is gonna be a huge success. I love this. I have ordered the Affinity 1 palette a long time ago, something like a month ago, and it was supposed to ship after Christmas, and I haven't gotten it. I have seen a lot of other creators have gotten it. I don't know what's happening. I have to do some research about that, because I was really looking forward to work with the Affinity palette. So the Affinity palette is an all matte palette. Now the Affinity 2 palette has, let me check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as far as I can tell, about 5 shimmers or duochromes. It's hard to tell, and the rest are mattes. I really love the color scheme, like, so much. The 2 blues on the right side, I think there could be like a bigger difference between them, in the sense of like one a little bit lighter, one a little bit darker. They look very much the same, but that could be misleading just from the picture. So I really love this, and the second this is out, I'm going to order it, which doesn't mean that I'll ever get it, apparently. So, but this is very beautiful, and I just wanted to update you that this is really coming. It's not just an idea anymore, you know, this is coming. Then I wanted to sort of talk again about something that I have spoken about last time, and that is the, wait, now I lost my page, 1 second, here it is. That is this from Morphe. We have spoken about that they came out with 60 foundation shades and 30 concealer shades. And I said last time, I think it was last time or the time before, that I thought this was awesome. And I think the picture that I had included back then was just swatches. Now we see all of the shades in this beautiful box, and I think now, especially now, you can see what a nice range this is, and that I really stand by what I said last time, that I support Morphe for doing a wonderful job, and I think this is a very inclusive release that is really, really nice. So as you can see, on the left side you have all the light to medium tones, and then in the middle you have the medium to dark, and then on the right side you have all the dark skin tones, and I think this is awesome. And you know, If I say something like this, then I know I'm making myself, how do you say that, vulnerable for criticism, because people can always say, well, you're white and you have an easy time to find whatever. And to a certain extent that is true, because there are still a lot of brands who are very heavy on the light to medium skin tones, and it is true, and that's not okay. But I just want to say that also me, with a very light skin tone, I cannot ever buy anything from the shelf either. Like, I cannot pick up my perfect skin tone for a foundation either. I also have to mix and match and try to find my perfect thing. So I'm just saying that we're maybe not 100% in the same boat, but I do understand that one cannot, like, how it feels to not get the perfect thing ready from the shelf. So I know you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's not exactly the same, but I do think this release here is very, very nice, and I applaud them for coming out with something nice. Then there's something else that I wanted to show you, and that is from Visiart, and that's the Liaison eyeshadow palette. And of course, this is also just in time for Valentine's Day, and I think it's really, really pretty. I would have probably exchanged the top row of the palette. I would personally not need those cold browns there necessarily. They fit in the palette, it looks really, really nice, but I would probably have either different shades, like more shades of purple, or maybe a dark, like a red wine colored matte or something like this, or even to pick up that light teal shade in a matte, in a darker matte or something like that. But overall, I think it is really, really pretty. I will not get it obviously, but I think it's really pretty. Then there is something that I don't understand, and maybe you can be of some help to me and explain to me if you have any experience with that. And that is this. This is from Touch of Glam Beauty, and it's this is the Spellbound palette, and these shadows apparently are coming back as singles. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I understand the concept of the marble kind of the eyeshadow thing. I do understand that when it comes in a pink with like golden marble, and when you like swirl your brush in it, you have a rose gold. I do understand that, but when you have a purple and a yellow, or I don't know, or a blue and a pink, okay, so maybe then you would get purple, but what do you, like, I don't, how do you use that? Where do you use that? I mean, I would rather have the yellow and the purple in maybe one pan, but like in a split pan, so I can have the full benefit of both shadows, but I can mix them if I want to, and not mix them if I don't want to. So this is something I really don't understand how to use it and where to use it and what sense it makes. But maybe if any one of you has this or something similar to that, feel free to share how you use this. I would really like to know. So the Glitter Queen strikes again. So this is the next release that I want to share with you, and that's from Apocalyptic Beauty Cosmetics. And this is their Valentine's Vixen collection that released last Friday, and it's all chunky glitters, and I love it. I love it. It's heart-shaped glitters, and it looks like even like butterflies or something like this, or something, but definitely hearts. I love this. This is beautiful. I need that in my life. I would wear that any day of the week, and I don't need Valentine's Day for this. I think that's pretty. I need it. Okay, next thing is from Plush Tribe, and this is actually something that I partially love and partially don't understand. So it is this one, and these are Mineral Glow highlighter blushes. Highlight blushes. And I don't understand, like the right one, the orange one is very beautiful. Also the one to the far left, the blue one, is really, really cool, even though I would not wear that on my cheekbone or something, but I would totally, like on my eyes, totally. But the ones, the striped ones in the middle, they, again, I don't know how to use this. How do you use this? What do you do with that? Like if this is a, what do you do? I don't know. I don't like this kind of a like a mixed thing. I'm not too much into that. All right, Terra Moon Cosmetics has finalized the Valentine's Day palette, and it looks like this. And it is all kinds of purples and pink and light blues, and it's very lovely and very romantic. And it's not for me because I have these shades, I think most of them, and I would not buy the whole palette just to sort of supplement 2 more shades or something. But in general, I think this is really pretty, and it is totally in the whole vibe of Valentine's Day. And by all means, you know, let's just be pink and let's have big hearts, you know, like right here. I think that's great, and we should all be happy and in love all the time. The next thing I wanted to show you is from Andy Candy Makeup, and that's just, I think the palette is cute in the sense that it's half neutral, half colorful. It's, I think, a very good palette for people who want to go both ways, sort of, or just starting out with colorful makeup. But Andy Candy Makeup, I have a problem with these names. What is it? Who comes up with all these weird names? You know, I was just thinking when I read this, and I have no idea about Andy Candy Makeup. This might be amazing. I have no idea. You know, I'm not here to like bash them or something. But I was just thinking when I would be him, I guess it's a man, then and I take my business plan to someone who wants to maybe give me money to start a brand, you know, and I put my business plan in front of that person who has a lot of money and who I depend on helping me, and it says on there that the brand name will be Andy Candy Cosmetics. I think that is, I don't know, that, is it just me? I think this is not, like, it doesn't sound professional. It doesn't sound like a successful thing. It sounds like I don't know, but that's just the name. So it doesn't mean that the products will not be good or anything. It's just that I think names like Too Faced or Urban Decay, or these are grungy, cool names that mean something. But Andy Candy, that sounds like baby birthday party. I don't know, but that's just me. Okay, but then there is something that I want to show you which is amazing, and this is coming in March, and I will totally update you when I know more about this. This is from Makeup Maniac Cosmetics, and it's the New Green Goodness palette. Look at this. Look at all the green goodness. This, if this is going to be what it looks like right now, this is going to be amazing, and this is something that Leorah is like, I don't know. I don't know if I can resist something like this. Like, greens, as you know, are a thing that is very hard to resist for me, and this looks amazing, and actually I need more greens. I think also green is a very important color for the soul, and as I told you, I don't know where I said that, in what video, maybe that's not released yet, but I do feel that green should have been the color of the year and not coral. I'm so beyond coral, you know. I think we are all beyond coral. I think that the color of the year should have been green. So this is coming in March, and I'm gonna let you know, okay? So the last thing, is it the last thing? Yeah, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is actually sort of my highlight. It would have been the green palette if it would be live already, but it's not. So, but this one here is from Colourpop. And it is the eyeshadow palette It's My Pleasure. And it's also for Valentine's Day. And this is lovely. There is absolutely nothing I would change in that palette. And that almost never happens, you know. This is stunning and I love it. And if Colourpop would be available for me, I would get this. I would so totally get this. This is beautiful. This is so romantic and lovely, and it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm done drooling, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope, let me just move back here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. I love so much to talk about makeup, and I hope you do too. Listen to me. anyhow, I also feel, in addition to all of that, I feel that this whole thing with starting this series has brought a very positive thing inside of me alive. Because like a half a year ago or something, when I watched my favorite YouTubers doing this series, every time, as much as I love this series, I died 1,000 deaths every single time, because I thought, what am I going to do? I went into this panic mode, because I know that where I live, I will never have any of this, and I can't, and whatever, and it's not going to happen, and it almost killed me every single time. It made me so to be not in a good place. And now that I'm actually, you know, myself doing the research on this and decide, do I like this, do I not, it first of all, it also translates into my shopping behavior when I'm actually in a store, because I expose myself to things that are out there, or what releases could be, or I'm trying to start like a different thought process for myself. And also it's sort of, I don't know, it sparked something in me that shows me that I'm fine, even if I will never have any of this, what I'm showing you. As you know, this is not about me buying this. This is just what I love and what I saw or what I didn't understand. So I think this is just a very positive journey for me personally, to see that I can love something and I do not necessarily have to have it. So with all that being said, if you're new here and you would like to subscribe, then this is the right moment to do that. If you're not new here and you like the video, then please like the video if you feel like it, and all of you, come back next time for my next video. There will be one more this week, and up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Don't forget your royalty, because you are. And up until next time, I love you so much. Hugs and kisses. Bye.